Get to know the Arkansas Wolves, who play year-round in Benton. Well, they say the Razorbacks are like Arkansas's pro team because, well, the state doesn't have one. But you have exceptions. The Travelers in minor league baseball, Little Rock Rangers in USL soccer, and how about the Arkansas Wolves, a semi-pro soccer club playing their games in Benton all year round. And no, we're not talking about the A-State Red Wolves. If you're not familiar, we have some guests here to help you figure it all out. And they're both from South Africa. So guys, introduce yourself a little bit.
All right, first of all, thank you for having us. I'm Coach Thabo Masocha. I am the Wolves UWS women's head coach and NPSL assistant coach for the men.
Awesome. Good to have you here.
Yeah, I'm Lindo Guhle Zwane. I'm from South Africa. I play left back for the team. It's my second year playing for the team, so thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Fantastic. We're happy to have both you guys here to get the word out about your team. Now, first off, for viewers who don't know about the team, tell us a little bit about how the Wolves have gotten to their fourth season.
Well, it first started off with our owner and president, Sean Paul. He kind of saw that there was a need for, there's a lot of colleges in Central Arkansas, so for an outlet for them post-season, in between seasons for them to play. And also the fact that there was only one team, being the Little Rock Rangers, as an outlet with as much talent in the state as there was. So he decided that he would just take it upon himself to start it. So that was the foundation, and through his sheer force of will and his company, Live Strong, they've sponsored us to this point to help us grow and grow. And throughout the sponsors like our Travelers, Corporation, a housing company, they've also helped us along. So sponsorships have helped us get to this point where we've grown step by step. We have 3 men's teams now, 1 women's team, but that plays 2 seasons, so basically year round. So he's helped us tremendously, and sponsorship as well has helped us tremendously.
Wonderful. Well, Coach, you've been there for 2 years with the Wolves, and you've been playing for the Wolves for 2 years. So how have you seen the program evolve since you got to the team?
Judging from last year was, we had a good season. We finished, we made it to the conference semifinals, but judging from how we've started this year and how the team has expanded, we've done so well in terms of growth because we have a young coach as well, who's very experienced in what he's doing, and we have a lot of players that come from outside the country, players that come from out of state, playing for different colleges, different backgrounds. But it just gives us an opportunity to do what we love, and the team is just growing day by day, and
sure,
it's very fun.
Guys, there's a lot of soccer fans out there in Central Arkansas, and if they want to see you guys play, give us some details about how you can do so. Where is it played at?
Yeah, so all games this season, so meaning from now moving forward, are going to be played in Benton. So it's a stadium called C.W. Lewis Stadium. The city of Benton graciously allowed us to use that field, and it's been fantastic. They've renovated it a little bit. It looks professional. It looks great. We have concessions on game day, a lot of stands, home and away. It's beautiful. It's a great environment to come play in, especially in an quaint, growing town like Benton. So the community there is really, really starting to attach itself to us, which we're really, really grateful for. But with that being said, we want everybody in Central Arkansas to rally and help us build. So it becomes a community's team, not just, Sean Paul's team. He wants it to be more than what it is. And we want it to be the community's team as well. And we want every single player from the state to think that at least they have a chance, an outlet to express themselves and maybe chase a career in the sport.
Sure. Well, how has the season gone for the men's team, and what's next for you guys?
So far, we've only played 4 games. We've won 1 and lost 3. But we started a bit slow. But then the vision of the team, from the vision that the coach wants us, the way he wants us to play is there. And we're just gradually getting there slowly but surely. We have 8 games to go. So I think from there, we're going to be fine. The team is really doing well. We train a lot, and we're just getting there slowly but surely. So,
what does your competition look like? Is it over state lines? Is it in-state competition? And how does the postseason work? Just tell us about who you guys would play.
All right, so it works kind of like a conference system. So let me answer the first question. We play in-state and out-of-state. So our conference is, I believe it's called the Heartland Conference. So we play some teams in St. Louis, Kansas, Oklahoma, and a few over here in Arkansas. So there's a few local derbies, I think with Benton County FC over in Northwest Arkansas. They're pretty good as well. So that's always a game that we mark on our calendars, for state bragging rights in the league. But yeah, there's a modicum of travel that we have to embrace, but it's part of semi-pro sports. It's always something that you have to do. And your second question, if you can repeat it one more time for me.
Just tell us about the experience, maybe about what this team is all about. What playing in it is about. What the experience and the culture is behind the Arkansas Wolves.
Yeah, I mean, more than anything, it's a platform for players who want to keep playing. College is 4 months out of the year, and then maybe your spring season, and in the summertime, you don't have much outlets to express yourself through the medium of your passion. So that's what the base foundation of it is. That secondarily, we want to promote the club to hopefully be a professional team one day, and hence why we want the community to gather around us, because if we get to that stage, it becomes not just Benton's team, it becomes our team,
Sure.
The state's team. So that's why it's called Arkansas Wolves instead of Little Rock, whatever, or the Bryant or this. It's Arkansas. We want the state to embrace us, because we have a sense of state pride. Every time we go across state lines, we're repping Arkansas. And when we do that with pride, with passion, and with everything that we have. And that's similarly what the culture is about. Yes, you using the platform for yourself as an individual, but you also wearing the white and yellow and black of Arkansas Wolves, so that also has to be respected. And as we go along, the players embrace that, and it shows.
Sure. If there's any soccer players out there who are curious, what is it like to play on this kind of team?
It's very intense. It's very intense because it's very challenging as well, but it's very good for your growth, especially if you have that ambition to become a professional player one day, or to just come to like Arkansas and just develop yourself as a player. We have very good coaches like Coach Thabo himself. Like, they help us very much in terms of growth, how to take care of things mentally, not just focus on the soccer side, also like how to also be competitive outside the field. So it's very nice playing for the Wolves. They really cater us very well, especially like coming from different states. They cater us very well, and if you wanted to come to play for the Wolves, you have to really be willing to work very hard and show what you are here for.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
we also have a South African connection here in Little Rock, and that's pretty cool. So you guys have been here for how long?
I've been here since 2011. I went to college in Central Baptist College in Conway, and then I played. And back then, there wasn't many outlets for us to carry on playing, so I transitioned into coaching. And the head coach on the men's side, Sabelo Hill, was also at Central Baptist College, and we kind of been on the journey together to become the best coaches we can be. But with that being said, also offer opportunities to players who want what we wanted, but they have the platform now, and we're trying to just express that platform. So most foreigners that come here, as you all know, always looking for opportunity. So a lot of players reach out to us. We reach out to some players, and we always tell them, hey, year by year it's going to get better. Like, for example, last year we didn't have housing for our players. This year we do. And in the NPSL, it's not really heard of for teams to have housing for all their players coming out of state, and we're doing that. So every year it's going to keep getting better.
Awesome. A lot of improvement and progress already. Well, finally, how about some social media? Is there a website? If people out there are curious to hear more about you guys and maybe see a game, where should they go online?
Oh yes, if they want to watch games online, they can go to the Arkansas Wolves TV. We have a TV, but if they want to go us on social media, it's Arkansas Wolves. It's Arkansas Wolves. Instagram, Twitter,
Facebook.
Yeah,
Awesome.
You'll find us everywhere.
Well, a lot of people in Benton might be showing up out there, and anybody in Central Arkansas, we encourage you to catch a game if you can. But guys, I appreciate you coming in so much, and best of luck the rest of the season.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us, and go Wolves.
Go Wolves. All right, well, coming up after the show, we're going to